Welcome to the Dragons Den. Senior night here at CSI High School as the CSI Dragons take on the Dorp Cougars for the last home game of the season. The 2-5 CSI Dragons take on the 5-2 Dorp Cougars for a fight for the playoffs. Dorp already clinched their spot last week after their 2-0 win over Susan Wagner High School, but now the CSI Dragons need to win out the remainder of their games to have a shot at making the playoffs. It's senior night, so we honor, obviously, our seniors from both CSI and McCown. I'll go through a quick list of both schools. For CSI, we have, Jesus. We have a lot from CSI, actually. We have Katrina Chen, Zoe Chen, we have Carrie Goldstein, Anna Huang, Victoria Jacob, Brooke Coleman, Kenton Phil, Ariana Perelman, Alana Summer-Sakura, and Crystal Vega. And from Dorp, we have Gabriella Ospina, Nina Tadad, and I'm not going to butcher the rest of their names because I'm going to upset someone. That's all that matters. So, again, this is a very important game, not for Dorp as much. Dorp needs the seeding here. This is a pretty tight standing right now between divisions, but it's mainly a fight right now between CSI and Dorp. For CSI, CSI, after their loss last week, 2-0 to Curtis, cannot risk another loss. They need 5 wins to clinch a playoff spot, sit at 2-5 right now, and cannot lose. So this is going to be a game for the ages, I guess you could say, for senior night. Dragons looking to avenge themselves after last year's unfortunate loss to Patrides on senior night, which was an upset, you could say the least. But hopefully tonight's different. Well, pre-game statistics. We have the coaching matchup for CSI. We have Rick Nunari, who's been the CSI varsity volleyball coach since 2016. A little rough start. Needed to build the program up a bit. Only 36 wins and 118 total games coaching here at CSI. But in the past few seasons, last year they did miss the playoffs by 1 game, but prior to that, they won 10 and 8 games respectively in scheduled PSAL games, not counting scrimmages, but scheduled PSAL games. And the coaching matchup is a 500 coach, a few more years as the head coach here, Victoria Torricelli from Dorp. She was 3 years as the JV coach before she took over for varsity in 2014. She's 71 wins and 141 games as the coach, which is roughly more or less a 500 record, about 0.535%. So, but we're gonna get started here with the final home game of the year here at the Dragons Den, barring a playoff berth, which they still probably wouldn't play at home because they would be a low seed. So we're gonna start off with the only remaining starter from last year. No one more fitting to start off. The number 23, Ariana Perelman. Waiting for the ref to get on his stand. Taking a pretty long time. All good though. It's about time. After he puts his ear plug in. All right. And we're ready to kick off with Ariana Perelman to serve. Good serve. Poorly received by Dorp, but still cleared over for the spike. I believe that was number 12 for Dorp, Kazaya. What a good spike there. And here's number 10, Gabriella Ospina to serve for the Cougars. looking to put a statement win on the PSAL records right here. Up themselves in the standings. Good serve by Ospina. Received by Ari. Katrina sets, and a little miscommunication there. Lands in between Brooke and Kenza. That's weird. We got an update from one of our spectators that the stream is frozen, so we're gonna try to get it back to you as soon as possible. The ball goes out. That's a point for CSI, 6-2. We're playing around a little with the camera here, so just give us a sec. We'll keep the mic on. I'll do like a radio broadcast. Set by Dorp. Into the net. Blocked by Victoria Jacob. Her first block of the night. 3-6. All right, the camera's back. And we need to update the score, but it's 6-3. And Vicky J again with the block. Back-to-back blocks by Victoria Jacob. 6-4. Hopefully that's the only time the stream's gonna be frozen tonight. Nice hit by 23, and that's in. That's Christine. Poppenside. Come on, I hate saying people's last names that I don't know, because I feel like I'm butchering it. But great hit regardless, and that's a timeout for the Dragons. 4-7, not a bad start for CSI. But this team needs to really show that they're determined to lock in tonight and win this game. The cheer team's doing a little performance on the sideline. Really feel the energy in this building. Honestly, not a packed house considering it's senior night. We had a few more people at the Tottenville game. But again, that was like the matchup of the century coming after, where Wagner saw their first loss in 4 seasons, which is a little insane. They've come a little down to earth though this year. They lost also last week. So this Wagner team is not what it used to be, let's just say, with utter domination. I'm not gonna lie, but they're still good. And that's the serve by Kirsten for New Dorp, as Crystal hits it out. You might be wondering, there's a Kirsten and a Christine on this team. And yes, they are both siblings. And Vicky J goes sliding to try to save that one with no success. There's actually 3 siblings on this New Dorp team. And they all start with K's. 3 players, all siblings, all starting with K's, as New Dorp gets it over. Katrina, free balled by Vicky J. Set up by New Dorp, and that is out. That's Nina Tadad hitting that out for New Dorp. I really can't say it enough how appreciative I am for this New Dorp coach putting their numbers on the roster. This makes this broadcast so much easier to do. I can actually say everyone's name. Here's libero Anna Huang with the serve. See well though by New Dorp. Nice hit by Kazia. My other sisters. Move it over. Crystal, what a hit. Probably would have went out, but it's saved by New Dorp. A little back and forth. Good volley going here for both teams. And that's tipped. Diving stop by Brooke. And Crystal gets it over. Nice play by Brooke there. Keep that ball alive. And that one bounces off Brooke. After the best play of the game, arguably so far, unfortunate loss of point there for CSI. Brooke wasn't able to handle that hard hit coming over. Here comes Nina Tadad to serve, and that's out. Give that point to the Dragons. 6-10 in favor of New Dorp. And here comes Katrina Chen. Katrina for her first serve of the night. Some subs come in. Set up. Tipped, but saved by Anna. Crystal smacks it over. Weird sit, but a save. Another nice bounce. Anna gets it over. Good set. Oh, it's blocked by Ari. New Dorp keeps it up. Ari with the hit. Receive well. Alana free balls it over. Diving stop. Out of bounds. Over the ref's head. 7-10. I didn't take that many game notes for tonight because it's pretty self-explanatory really what this game's about for both teams, especially CSI. And that's out. Barely. That looked like it might have been on the line, but can't argue with Ken, our amazing line judge, in the white tank top. New Dorp coming up to serve. That's number 12, Kazia, one of the Free Sisters. Ari hits it out. Nice spike attempt, but that goes out of bounds. Nice serve. See well by Katrina. Free balled over by Ari. That's out of bounds. You know, this might be our last broadcast of this girls volleyball season, depending on the other school's permissions on whether or not we're broadcasting the remaining games. We've only had success with one away game. Maybe we'll have success with a few more. There's only not a great serve by Crystal Vega into the net. Here comes a sub. In comes Carrie. Out goes Crystal. I don't know what that sound was. That was some mythical sound going on. It sounds like someone found buried treasure or something. Here comes Christine for her serve. That was in. Anna Huang ducking out of the way of that one. That was very much in though. Not even borderline. In the rafters right now, you could see both the 0-7 Catrides Panthers and the Tonneville Pirates. Carey somehow saves that with the one-hand hit. Blocked by Ari. Nice point by CSI.
How we doing?
Well, here comes Ariana Perelman again to serve. Ari, nice serve. And that was out. You know, as we finish up this girls volleyball season and our first sports season broadcasting games, we'd like to reflect on our games, but also look forward to the future of this broadcasting channel. We will, as that receive is not taken well by Ari, 16-9, we will definitely be streaming at the very minimum the girls and boys basketball teams. Probably only varsity for the boys. Maybe JV if we're feeling extra snazzy that day. But nice hit by Brooke. Up to Katrina. Nice point by the Dragons. Bro, I'm gonna die. You're good. Well, I'm a little congested today, if no one can tell. Throat's very, very dry. And I like to talk a lot, so it's a little annoying, but whatever. In came Lena Rosario on the last sub, number 24. That's in. Oh. I guess it's not in. I guess it's out. Line judge called that in, but the ref thought otherwise. Taken well by New Dorp. Lena Rosario goes for the block, but hit the net on that. Play some Jeopardy music. Taking their sweet time. And, oh, that was a weird serve. Grazed the net. That was by number 6 for New Dorp. You know what? I'm not going to try that name. For the second set, I'll try to get the pronunciation for that name. Again, I don't like to butcher people's names. Some people don't like that, nor do I like that. What the heck was that?
Second set.
For anyone not paying attention at home, it's still the first set. Here, again, number 6 for New Dorp. Into the net this time. Dragons got a little comeback in them. Down 19-12 in this first set. Here comes Brooke Coleman to serve. An accountant senior. I love when people run in front of the camera. You know, that really makes me excited. As that ball, if you guys saw that, went into the ground. Making it 20-12 in favor of New Dorp. Here comes Kirsten to serve. Nice receive by Brooke. Set up by Katrina to Crystal. Kept in. Free ball set up by the libero Anna Hong to Crystal. Punched over and in. A little punch is all you need sometimes. Nice dink in by Crystal Vega. And here comes Anna Huang. Yep. Nice hit by Crystal, trying to do the same thing over again. Didn't work this time. That's it out. Do the Dragons have one last breath in them to come back in this set? Anna Huang again for the serve. Here comes Anna. Nice serve. Uh-oh. Well, guess I wasn't the only one not paying attention. The refs were talking to the, oh. There was a tip. Here's a timeout by Nunari. Does anyone know what happened there? I don't. Well, the point gets removed from CSI and goes to New Dorp. Well, it was a tip, but I don't know by who. You know what? Let me look at my own live stream and take a look and see who tipped that on my trusty iPad. That is definitely not tonight's game. Let's see who tipped this. Here comes number 20 for New Dorp to serve. That's Amanda Lynn. I still didn't figure out who tipped the ball. Kept over. New Dorp dinked in, but diving stop by Brooke Coleman to save that. Kenza tips that over. Anna, nice receive by Anna. And that point goes to New Dorp. Off a hit. Who knows what happened? I'm looking at the film right now, see who tipped that. I didn't see a tip. Maybe I'm blind, but I didn't see nothing. I'm gonna look again. Nice receive by Zoe. And Kenza with a whirlwind into the net by Kenza in the fill there. Gives another point to New Dorp. 10-point deficit for the Dragons here. I keep looking at this film. I don't see a tip. Crystal, home run out of the ballpark. That's out of bounds. And this is set point for the Cougars. Amanda Lynn coming to kill the Dragons in the first set. And that is in. Miscommunication. There's the first set for New Dorp. We're going to switch sides, go to a quick intermission. We'll be right back here on Acorn Sports. for the second set in 20 seconds. We are ready to start the second set. CSI on their last breath. A loss here knocks them out of the playoff contention. Dorp looking to put a statement win down. Marching their way onto the playoffs. The Dragons, do they have it in them to win? Do they have it in them to win out? That will all be determined tonight. Will it finish in 2? Will it finish in 3? Depends. We don't know who will win until the game ends. As the ref just threw his trash onto our table, which was kind of random. Nice serve for Dorp by Gabriel Espina. That's cleared over by the Dragons. Set up to Espina. Received by Perelman. Up to Toten. And that was a swing and a miss by Dorp. One of the three sisters, Christine, was that one. Never gonna get that down. Here comes Katrina Chen for the serve. Katrina. Nice serve. Received well. Cleared over. Toten over. Kept up. Zoe sets. Ari clears. And that's into the net. Kirsten slams it into the net to give the Dragons a 2-0 lead. Do they have it in them? Would love to see the Dragons win here. I had to witness the Mets and Jets have brutal losses last night. Would love for my team to win. At least the New York Liberty won a championship. Happy about that, breaking their curse. But, yeah, you probably don't even care. Set up, Ari free balls it. That point goes to Dorp. I don't know the ref calls, but they did something wrong. Kayla Bella with the serve. Good one. Received by Anna. Spin cycle. Zoe keeps it up. Ari clears it over. Number 12. Kazia with the nice spike, but received well by Zoe. Hit over. Dinked over. Somehow kept up. Into Ari again. Number 12 there. Kazia keeps it up. Dorp cannot catch up to their own faults though. 3-1. The Dragons have some life in them this set. Looking to protect the den. Keep on rolling. 2-1 in their last 3, losing to Curtis, but prior to that, winning 2 in a row. Served by Ariana. Dug out and kept up. Nice play by Dorp. Cleared over by Kayla Bella. Ari keeps that one over with a free ball. Vicky J with the slam, but received. And that is out. 4-1 CSI. Ariana. Over. Received. Over by Bella. Nice by Zoe. And cleared over. Whole group of people walk in front of the cam tonight. And Ari botches that receive. No need to worry. 2-point lead. Still intact. Here comes Kirsten. Jump serve. Toe in. Vicky J dumps it over. Weird receive, but Abella hits it over. And again. Nice hit by Brooke. That's a point for the Dragons. Here comes Anastasia Toten. I think that's our first non-senior of the night. I believe so. First non-senior of the night here at senior night for the Dragons. Senior night sounds nice on paper, but when you're fighting for the playoffs, you got to do whatever you can. As that was certainly not what Rick Nunari would have wanted from Anastasia. That ball went immediately into the ground. It's all good though. We learn from our mistakes. Here comes Rosa for New Dorp. Into the net. Having my flashbacks to the Port Richmond Patrides game right here. So I hope it does not hit the net again. And Brooke does not hit the net. Set up, Abella over. Dug by Ari. Double hit, and that point goes to New Dorp. As Vicky J and Anastasia collided on that, and looks like ripped out Anastasia's bun. But we're all good here. 6-4 advantage still for the Dragons. Into the net. That's Kazia with that serve into the net. And back in comes the libero, Anna Huang. Olympic-trained Anna Huang coming in for her shot to make this a lead and a set win. Barely over, but a diving stop by New Dorp. Saved though by the Dragons as Anna Huang hits it directly into the net. What a save by New Dorp. An amazing serve, barely saved. CSI saved it themselves until Anna Huang got a little too aggressive and spiked it into the net. 7-5. Set by Jade. Up to Anastasia, cleared by Ari. Set up. Gabriella Espina. Miscommunication. Back-to-back points for the Cougars. Almost had the Dragons. The Cougars looking to silence this crowd and end it in the second set. Jade with the serve. Received by Anna. Anastasia with the set. Ari with the set. Hit over. Received well by Brooke. Set up by Alana. Hit by Ari. Dug out. Gabriella again. Anastasia. Dinked over. Kept up by New Dorp. Number 2. Received by Anna. Over by Ari. And that's set over and out. Point CSI. A good volley there. One of the better ones we've seen so far tonight. Doing a little TikTok dance there is libero Anna Huang. Doing rock, paper, scissors, thinking this is Fortnite. That's gonna look embarrassing if they don't pull out the win here. Going to the Clip Hall of Fame right there. But Zoe Chen with the serve into the net. Guess someone put paper there on the rock. That one didn't go over. Gabriella Espina. Dug out by Anna. Tipped over. Katrina backsets it, but it's saved by New Dorp. Lefty. And that's in. Nice hit by the southpaw to keep that. And we're all tied up here at 8 in the second set. Ospina again to serve for the Cougars. Locking in here, it seems. Does not serve. What the hell? Oopsie. Pardon my language saying that. A little bit of an oopsie there. As we are now down 9-8, you know, I hate to say it, but showboating with rock, paper, scissors up 2 might have not been the best move here. CSI looking to come back, lock in and win the next 2 sets to keep their playoff dreams alive. Dorp looking to put the paper on the rock in NCSI season. 20 seconds left in this timeout. So we're close approaching 5:30. This game was delayed a little bit because of senior night festivities, but still at a pretty good pace. Up next, we're not broadcasting, but Treaties will take on Tottenville. The Treaties has yet to win, and barring a shocker, will not win tonight. But you never know. Upsets are what the game's all about. Bad received by Zoe Chen, and that goes out. And that 2-point advantage has now flipped sides and gone to the Cougars. I feel like I've said this at least 100 times, but here comes Gabriella Ospina again to serve. Imagine I was saying the last name wrong this whole time. That would be unfortunate. Anna receives well. Set up by Anastasia to Ari. That's out. 3-point disadvantage. Ospina. Set by Anna. Cleared over by Katrina Chen. Set up. Number 18. That's Kayla Bella dinking it in. 4-point disadvantage for the Dragons. That's like a 6-1 score since we started playing rock, paper, scissors. Maybe we should focus on bumping the ball a little more. That being said, we will continue with Ospina. Received by Anna, by Brooke. Ari clears it over. Set up. Slammed in, but received well. Cleared over by Rosa. And that is out. 5-point deficit. Cougars starting to smell the victory, smelling the blood in the water here. And again, who's up to serve? You guessed it. Gabriella Ospina. Received poorly by Anna. 6-point disadvantage. Ospina serves it well. Received by Sienna Torres. Up to Anna. Over by Anastasia. And there goes the unanswered point streak. The Dragons are back on the board. 9-14. Took a little bit of luck there. Katrina, that's a line fault. 15-9. Here it comes back to 6-point advantage. And finally, after it seemed like forever, we have a new server. Kayla Vela is serving for the New Dorp Cougars. Received well by Brooke. Over. Up by Anissa. And that is in. 16-9, 7 points separating the two. The rotation a little off for the Dragons. Looking to salvage their season, keep the postseason hopes alive. Received by Katrina, back by Anastasia. Brooke keeps it over, and a diving play, and it's not over. Dragons get the point. Here comes Ariana Perelman. 6 points down for the Dragons. A win necessary to keep their hopes alive. Ari. And that's out. 17-10. Here comes Rihanna, number 3 for New Dorp to serve. And that was a bullet into the ground. Shots fired at the CSI team with that one. That was like a rocket launcher. Again, Rihanna. Bullet. That one out of bounds, though. Or, no, that was in bounds. Sorry, guys. I guess I cannot see my own court because that did not look out or in. But, you know, 19-10. As we start to approach the seemingly it looks like New Dorp is going to take this. The bullet to serve again. That's an amazing nickname. She should keep that if she watches this broadcast. Well, some things are bulletproof. The net is one of them, I guess. Someone's trying to one-up me with their camera. I think that's Todd and Bill's camera. They got a professional. We don't got the funding for that here at CSI. My own equipment, my GoPro. Womp womp. New Dorp hits that into the wall. 2 unanswered points. 2 unnecessary points. Anastasia. Nice serve. Goes over and out. 3 unanswered points. Do the Dragons have life in them? What seemed like a long shot has just become a lot more achievable. Anastasia again. Received. Set up. Into the net. Give them another one. 5-point deficit. Anastasia looking to lock in. And that is out. 20-14. Here comes Rosa for her serve. Received poorly, and that's another point for the Cougars. 7-point deficit. 4 points to victory for the Cougars. 4 points until 6-2. Another point by New Dorp. With a win here tonight, considering other teams' records, other games tonight that could change too, New Dorp will shift up to second in these standings here in this division at 6-2, only below McKee, Staten Island Tech, who are still undefeated. There's multiple 5-2 teams. Slam down. That might have been the dagger for New Dorp. No stopping that shot. The fist of power. The Cougars might have just shot the Dragons out of this. 3 5-2 teams, Curtis, New Dorp, and Wagner. Regardless, New Dorp will be tied for second place or in full control. And that will go to the Dragons. 23-15. Do they have one last lifeline in them? Trying to make an improbable comeback. Here is Brooke. Well. That is kept up. Vicky J slams it into the net. 1 point separating this game from ending. A season of hope for the New Dorp Cougars. The end of the run for the Dragons for their postseason hopes. Ends tonight. We end the second set, 25-15 here at the Dragons Den. New Dorp, 6-2, looking to make their mark on this playoff run. The Dragons come up short for a second year in a row and will miss the playoffs. They still have some games left, but all for nothing at this point. A great season by both teams so far. Great season by the Dragons. A great senior night. But at the end of it all, we're officially done here at the Dragons Den. Victory is not an option tonight. We'd like to thank you all for joining us again for another great Acorn Sports broadcast here at the Dragons Den. We will see you maybe for another game this season, maybe not, but at the very minimum, we'll see you November 22nd at New Dorp High School for basketball opening night.